Chicks Fellas and hello the world. Welcome to
Gedha, Gedhi, Gedha, Gedha, oh show.
Gedha, Gedhi, Gedha, Gedha, oh, I've been married a long time ago. Where do you come from? What year to go? What do you come from? Bacalado. Gedha, Gedhi, Gedha, Gedha, oh, I've been married a long time ago. Where do you come from? What do you go? What do you come from? Chickenado.
In this special day, we will be discussing about very interesting legend accounted by Karisna and Deandra entitled Legend of Tangkuban Perahu. But before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Dewi Aulia Wulandari. So, without any further ado, let's have a big applause to our guests, Deandra and Karisna. Hello guys, thanks for coming and join with me. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hello, thank you for having us here.
We are interested with story entitled Legend of Tangkuban Perahu. Could you tell us what kind of information you want to share today?
Okay, so we want to tell you about the story and moral value of the legend.
Wow, that's so interesting. So please tell us about this legend.
Okay, the legend tells story about a woman named Dayang Sumbi who married a dog had helped her retrieve a needle. From this dog, Dayang Sumbi had a son, but the son never knew who his father was. One day, the son accidentally killed the dog while hunting, and it turned out that the dog was his father, and the dog is a prince in disguise.
Upon hearing this, Dayang Sumbi banished his son Sangkuriang. Several years later, Sangkuriang fell in love with his mother, who still looked young and beautiful. Dayang Sumbi, knowing this, set a condition for Sangkuriang. He had to build a boat. However, Dayang Sumbi tricked Sangkuriang, which made him furious and angry. Sangkuriang kicked the unfinished boat, causing it to overturn and become a mountain known as Mount Tangkuban Perahu.
Wow, that's a cool legend story. I feel so sorry for Sangkuriang and Dayang Sumbi. But guys, can you tell us about the most interesting point of this legend?
Yeah, I think the most interesting point is the incident when Dayang Sumbi was realized that a man who proposed to her was her son, Sangkuriang. She recognized him by scar on his head and his face, which resembled her son. Then Dayang Sumbi thought about how to cancel Sangkuriang's proposal.
Yes, I agree with you. That's also my favorite from this legend, because it was like the climax from the story. So, for the last, can you tell us what moral value once you can read through the story from this legend?
Okay, the moral value of the Tangkuban Perahu story is the importance of respect parents and maintaining family relationship. Disrespect and disobedience towards parents can lead to disaster and deep regret. Additionally, the story teaches that we have to think before act. No matter what happens, you always to be honest a person, because every time you lie, you will continue to lie to cover up your lies.
Wow, beside the interesting story, there's also a great moral value that we got from Tangkuban Perahu story. I agree with you. As a child, we should be a good person for ourselves, for other people, and for our parents. Well, it's time to wrap up the show.
Such a good story, man.
Thank you so much for our lovely guests to joining us today. We have learning a lot from you guys today. Again, thank you for the time. I hope you enjoyed the talk in this podcast. So everyone, that's all for today. Don't forget to join our podcasting next week. I'm your host, Dewi Aulia Wulandari. Thanks for listening. See you and have a good day.
Yay!
Gedha, gedhi, gedha, gedha, oh, I've been married a long time ago. Where do you come from? What year to go? What do you come from? Bacalado. Gedha, gedhi, gedha, gedha, oh, I've been married a long time ago. Where do you come from? What do you go? What do you come from? Chickenado.